Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying, this is the Calvé brand. This is smooth peanut butter and crunchy peanut butter.
And I have the Speculoos cookie butter.
These were bought in the Netherlands section of Jungle Jim's International Market. The Roland, the cookie butter was $6.19 and the Calvé was $6.29 each. So we want to try this. I wanted to try this, let's face it. I'm the one that picked this up, of course, because I want to see if it tastes like our peanut butter. Now, I did notice as I was sitting here right before we turned the camera on that it says no added sugar. So it says, you know, it contains natural occurring sugars, but they haven't added any, so that might make it very different from what we're used to. It says it is vegan, and so it's smooth peanut butter. So here we go.
There's no oil.
There's no oil. There's also no seal.
No.
There's no foil over
But
it.
it had a sticker on it.
But that's it. Yeah. Okay.
And a sticker so you knew it wasn't open. This looks like it's a different texture.
Mm-hmm.
For it to be smooth, there's a lot of peanut pieces in it.
Yes, it makes me very, very curious for how this crunchy, how crunchy is the crunchy, because that is not creamy at all compared to, I mean, when we say creamy, we mean no pieces at all. There's no pieces. That has pieces all through it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's little pieces of peanut.
When I got a little spoonful, you could tell it was gritty kind of looking.
Yes.
It's good. It's just ground up peanuts.
Yes, I could. It is not what we're used to as far as sweetness goes, but I could eat that, and if that's all that I had, I would get used to it not having sweetness. Because really, that's the only difference is that it's lacking in the sugar.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor to it. It's just peanut.
Yeah, and
It's like I've had a handful of peanuts.
I absolutely love ground peanut or peanuts in general, any kind of peanut. So to me, that's very nice.
Like kind of like a dry roasted peanut. That's what it tastes like.
This is the only seal that's on there.
Yeah.
So once you open that, that'll break. But I'm still surprised they don't put, just because that's what we're used to. This is the same thing, but it's crunchy. It's 98 calories per 15 grams is what it is. This one is 100 calories for 15 grams. Okay. Do you think...
Don't feel any different than that one.
I know. Do you think by crunchy they mean that the little peanuts are a little bit bigger in size?
Could be.
So these...
they both have the same kind of texture.
Really. Yes, they do. They really do. I don't see how they're calling one creamy and one crunchy.
I don't know, but I like the flavor of that one better. It's got something to it. I don't know if it's a little bit of a saltiness to it.
I didn't get anything really
different. It tasted different to me. Maybe it's just my imagination. There's much more. There's a lot more pieces in that.
Pieces? Mm-hmm. I'm double dipping because it's my jar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot more.
So it's smooth, but it's not completely smooth, but it's a lot smoother than this.
Well, I'm wondering if it's the ratio then. Like for this one, they put so much of a percentage of the peanuts, and this has them, it just doesn't have as many.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. I prefer the crunchy.
Oh, I do too. The flavor, it seems a little stronger.
It seems, well, and it seems, I know that they didn't put any, well, this one doesn't say that they didn't put sweeteners. So maybe that's why, because I was going to say it seems sweeter to me.
It does seem sweeter and a little saltier, so That seems like more of our kind of like our peanut
Yes.
butter, except it's crunchy.
Yes, this tastes more like what we're used to.
Yeah.
So this one specifically said no added sugar. This does not say that, so it's no wonder that we like that one more. That makes sense because that's much more traditional. And I do like the addition of the peanuts, the more peanuts.
Yeah, I like the texture of it.
So that's the one I would get all the time would be the crunchy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, now we're moving on to some cookie butter. They didn't have the Calvé brand cookie butter, so I bought Roland. It still is from the Netherlands though. It's a sweet and spreadable treat made from crushed spiced Belgian cookies. Roland Speculoos cookie butter is a sweet creamy spread made from crushed spiced Belgian cookies. Enjoy this as an alternative to peanut butter. Delicious on pancakes, fruit, milkshakes, and ice cream. 1 tablespoon, 18 grams is 100 calories. And see, that's what we're used to. It does have that seal. So I like the seal.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Makes you feel better.
Makes me feel better.
Fresh.
Yeah, because you know, if there's somebody in every crowd that's going to ruin it for everybody, and so for that reason we have seals. But cookie butter is a really good alternative to people who cannot have peanut butter. So if you have a peanut allergy, then this is great for you. This looks a little drier than what we're used to.
It's about the same. It might be a touch drier, but not much.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really the biggest difference. Ours might be a tad sweeter. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, it may be.
This
It's pretty sweet.
This does seem sweet.
There's a lot of the spices in there, a lot of the seasonings, but there's also sweetness there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's sweet.
But it's not as sweet, I don't think. I like the spices and the seasonings in there.
And there's even little pieces like of
little grit.
yeah, and I'm sure that's from the cookie. I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's a little bit drier.
Yeah, it for sure. Well, I mean, if you spread it on something.
If you spread it, but I do think it's a tad bit thicker.
Yeah, you want to drink.
Yes, but it's
want to drink
just
with
as
peanut
good.
butter too, honestly.
But it's just as good.
Yeah,
and that would be good on toast or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Ritz cracker.
Oh yeah, it is good on a Ritz cracker. Trust me.
That's salty.
Yes, it's wonderful. And I'm really bad when we have this in the house, the cookie butter, for just getting a spoon and just getting me a spoon and then that's it and walking on through the kitchen. That's one of those things where I would never, as much as I love peanut butter, I never do that with peanut butter, but I do that with cookie butter because it's sweet.
Yeah,
you get that hit of sweet. Even though we're telling you our peanut butter is sweet, it's not that. It's not
that sweet.
It's not like a dessert.
Right.
Whereas to me, cookie butter is like a dessert. It's wonderful.
Very sweet.
So this is delicious, and then I love the crunchy peanut butter.
And the creamy version is fine.
Yeah. So you'll have to let us know if you've tried either one of these. I thought it would make for an interesting video just to see how they differ from what we have here, but pretty much. They're pretty close.
Yeah.
Except for the regular.
Yeah, the regular is just missing a little bit, but it's not too far off.
It's not.
It's edible, definitely.
It's definitely edible. If you like something, a peanut butter without any addition of additional sugars, you'll definitely enjoy that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.